Hello and welcome to the first devlog for Sons of Mars. My name is Roy and I would like to share with you details about a project that me and a close friend have been working on. Sons of Mars is a project being developed in Unity. Starting in 2023, we have juggled our personal lives with development. In October of 22, I drew up a game plan, organized it all on Trello, and began passing this pre-production document to programmers online. Luckily, I came across someone willing to get the ball rolling with coding. And this is good because I am not the coding type. This is where Redkeep comes in. He's an experienced developer with most of his skills revolving around C#. Personally, I will be handling the 3D, texturing, map creation, animation, and organization of the project. Now, aside from all this, I'm happy to announce that we have reached our first milestone already, and we're almost halfway done with the first of 4 stages of production. And with that being said, if you like what you've seen, please consider subscribing and liking the video. I've created 2 factions. It would be the Gauls and the Romans. These are just the foundational troops, and later we'll have more variation to choose from. Now we've also begun the process of creating props, so the idea is that later you'll be able to build forts and fortresses. We've also started to create the character controller, how it interacts with the AI, so the AI here in this example is loitering around. Also, of course, the AI will follow onto the player. So you hit a button, and then they'll form up behind you. They will also follow you, so whenever you're moving around, they will follow behind you in the formation. You've also got a hold, so if you want to stop them in a specific place, this is a little bit experimental, might not be necessary to have them go back to the tents and disappear. Keep in mind, everything you see now is very much work in progress. We have a lot of optimizations to consider, so we'll be experimenting quite a lot in our journey. If I was to summarize the game, it would be a third-person, open-world, divide-and-conquer strategy game. It's inspired by 3 games, so Warlord Britannia, which you're seeing on screen now, Bannerlord, and then also Valheim. That's more so in the art style though, but we do want to incorporate some of the things in all 3 of these games. The game will take place in modern-day France. It's also based on the book written by Julius Caesar called Gallic Wars. There was one particular story in Caesar's conquest that interested me the most, and that was the Seige of Alesia. The Siege of Alesia was a military engagement in the Gallic Wars that took place in September 52 BC. It was fought by the army of Julius Caesar against a confederation of Gallic tribes united under the leadership of Vercingetorix. In short, the Romans built a wall surrounding Alesia, where Vercingetorix was holed up. Then they built another wall, which sealed the Romans inside to fend off any potential Gallic relief force. In the end, this insane strategy worked out, as the Romans fought off the Gauls from both walls and Vercingetorix was captured. In any case, I recommend you read up on this battle if you don't know about it, since I'm leaving details out. Overall, this is the gist. I'm trying to chase this feeling and to represent this in-game. I want to make logistics and building defensive fortifications important to your survival, so that when you build up your army and take a fortress like Alesia, it will be engaging, intense, and meaningful. In this section of the video, I would like to discuss how we plan to achieve this. We decided to break up the development time into 4 stages, each stage containing 3 milestones, and each stage lasting roughly 6 months. At this rate, you can expect the full game to be released in 1.5 years' time. Once the first stage is complete, that's when we'll be making a Steam listing and a Patreon, in case you would like to support. Within those 2 years, we also plan to open 2 test versions on Steam throughout the year, so that we can get feedback from the community. Going by our current progress, we can roughly project the first open test release at September 2023 and the second one in February 2024. So please, if you haven't already, consider joining our Discord or Telegram for more updates. This concludes the first devlog for Sons of Mars. I hope you will consider supporting us by liking, subscribing, and sharing our video. It's possible that we'll upload shorter videos in between each devlog to stay connected, so make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.